talk about Facebook groups, despite the fact that I am fairly firmly anti-Facebook groups at the moment, having been banned from one recently by the kind of people I mentioned in last week's video. Yeah, I shared my Thank You Gareth Malone video in a group specifically for thanking Gareth Malone with messages and videos, and apparently that was a bannable offence. I am a terrible person and I should be fired directly into the sun. The people who run that group are so nice. But one form of Facebook group I have a small obsession with are local Facebook groups. Yes, most towns and even villages have a Facebook page these days, and whilst I don't post on my local town page very often, I do like to lurk. Not like that. Not only is your local Facebook group a great source of local gossip, it's also inhabited by the same kinds of people no matter where in the country you actually live. And I find that really comforting. For a start, when you go to your local Facebook group page, you will always find one person who seems to have mistaken the page for Google. Hi guys, does anybody know what time the hairdressers shuts? Also, is there a vegan restaurant anywhere within a 10-mile radius? And how much does a cinema ticket cost these days? Then there is usually always an amateur photographer who likes to remind you of what your local area looks like in case you've forgotten. This is something I took while I was walking my dog this morning. And this is right on our doorstep, you guys! Obviously, in a local Facebook group page, you're going to get local shops and restaurants who use the page to advertise their business. And that's great. That's one of the biggest reasons the group page exists. But sometimes there are people who are members of that group who are so local, they think you just know who owns all of the local businesses by first name. Tiffany, I am tagging you in this post because I went to your cafe this morning. Oh my goodness, best breakfast ever. Please everyone support local. Go to Tiffany's cafe, it's amazing. I like breakfast. Who's Tiffany? Which cafe does she own? Tell me the secrets of the good breakfast! And then there are the polite moans, the people who very rarely post on your local group page unless there is something that has annoyed them that they want to politely express their feelings on. I genuinely love these people because these are the ones who really honestly have a gripe, but they realise there's no point in being rude or sweary, so they say it in the sweetest, most polite way possible. I find it genuinely adorable. And they do prove that you can make your point without resorting to nastiness. My 2-year-old almost stepped in dog mess this morning. I am begging you, dog owners, please pick up after your pets. The park is for everyone to enjoy. Rant over. I think I love them mostly because in any group, whether it's your local town group or a fandom group, there's always going to be the odd bad apple who just wants to spoil the entire barrel for everyone else. And the polite moaners, the ones who don't resort to swearing and getting shouty online, they're the ones that remind me that not everyone's a bad apple. And right now, I do need reminding that there are people who are not bad apples on Facebook. Genuinely, I just love a local Facebook group. My town has about 3. Admittedly, I did leave one because it was full of bad apples, but you know, the ones I'm a member of currently are full of nice people on the whole, and it just makes me proud of where I live. Is that a bit sad? I don't care. I find a local Facebook group absolutely charming. Are you a member of your local Facebook group? Have I missed some kinds of people who appear in these groups? I'm not a member of every Towns group. I probably have. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can click on my floaty head if you would like to subscribe, and last week's video is over there. I'm going to go and see what's happening in my local Facebook group. I'll talk to you next week. Bye!